You wanna get up, you need a little revive.
Hey everybody, I'm SSP, and this is Rippin' with History, where we dive into all the nuts and bolts of how Newfane and Olcott came to be, and all the fun factoids in between. Come with me on this historical journey. Book 1, Lost in Lake Michigan. Neither the Americans who dwell along the seaboards nor those who hail from the inland reaches of plains and mountains can understand the vastness of the Great Lakes. Here, where the high walls of water stretch in lonesome grandeur to the horizon, only seeing is believing. Perhaps the best impression of the size of the Great Lakes may be given in the following typical reactions. Newcomers from the Atlantic or the Pacific coasts, unconsciously paying their respects to these wide bodies of water, generally unbroken by landmarks, call whichever lake they visit the ocean. Similarly, when people from the inland sea area take their families on a visit to California or Florida, the children at first sight of an ocean cry out, "Look, there's the lake." The greatest of all American seafaring stories, Moby Dick, offers due homage to the Great Lakes. Ishmael, spinning a yarn at the Golden Inn to a group of South Americans, sets the scene. Now, gentlemen, in their inner-flowing aggregate, these grand freshwater seas of ours, Erie and Ontario, Huron and Superior and Michigan, possess an ocean-like expansiveness. They contain round archipelagos of romantic isles. They have heard the fleet thunderings of naval victories. They are swept by borin and dismasting waves as direful as any that lash the salted wave. They know what shipwrecks are, for out of sight of land, however inland, they have drowned many a midnight ship with all its shrieking crew. Stage setting for sudden death. There are 1,500 rolling miles of water from the top of Lake Superior to the toe of Lake Ontario. When the Jesuit explorers first came upon Lake Huron and Lake Michigan, they knelt down and tasted the waters, marveling that such mighty inland oceans were fresh instead of salt. When Champlain's canoe burst out upon a single bay in Lake Huron, Georgian Bay, he was so impressed with this fragment of the Great Lake that he named it the Freshwater Sea. In modern times, Champlain's canoe has yielded to ore and grain carriers longer than football fields. During the season of navigation, an average of more than 90 long ships a day pass through the Suez Canal, a busier waterway than the Panama and Suez Canal put together. Every 12 minutes, a big Great Lakes freighter passes Windmill Point between Lake Erie and Lake St. Clair on the Detroit River. Stay tuned next time, where we get into the shipwreck of the Carl D. Bradley.